Hey, Soul Tribe. Tracy here, Sweet Spot magazine. Welcome to the slumber party. As y'all see, y'all in my room, we having a slumber party for real. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the comments, generous donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy. And then we're going to see what the message that Spirit has for us. Hey, Anna. Hey, Mental Alchemist. How are you? That was a special ring. I feel like we got a special message. I feel like something special is going to happen this evening. I'm excited. Hey, Boop Bop. Boop Bop, how are you? All right, so let's just start off and let's just see what's going on. Bottom of the deck, we got some type of conflict. Of course, we're going to start off with some conflict. Hey, J Mike. Ooh, you know what? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I thought the cards was upside down. They wasn't. They was the right way. Hey, Black Enlightenment, how are you? Something about maybe somebody can't get out of some type of conflict that this motherfucker started. Duh. They can't get out of it. Everybody know that's what they put their time and effort into. Hey, Nona, how are you? Yeah, something about somebody's asking for some type of help. They want to try and balance this whole situation out. Hey, Merlene. They want to try and balance asking for some type of help. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good. And swatting mosquitoes, that's the only part that don't sound good. Yeah, see, somebody doesn't know how long it's going to take for something to work its way out, or how long it's going to take to get some help, or how long it's going to take. There's something about this. Somebody don't know how long it's going to take. Hey, cool kitty. Yeah, almost like because somebody wants to see if they can get out of something that they did. This is what they created. And you know what? They was going to be okay if you couldn't break free. But now that they see that it's not affecting you, it's affecting them. Now they feeling a certain way about, wait a minute. I you Dave no more. Hey, new school lead, how are you? They not enjoying this shit no more. See, somebody was acting like they was. I feel like somebody was trying to act a certain way. Hey, Evangelina, somebody was trying to act a certain way, like they was all happy. Hey, Bluebird, like they was happy where they was at. But really, I feel like they was looking for somebody else to fulfill a certain role. Hey, why me? They was looking for somebody else. Yeah, because then they said that if they found somebody else, they had already made a decision they was gonna leave. So something ain't turning out the way somebody thought. They had this all planned out like almost like somebody had been on somebody's last nerve, but they said, I'm gonna play it cool. I ain't gonna leave just yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I really find somebody that I really, or somebody that can help me, or something else, and that I'm gonna do this, and then I'm bouncing. Uh-huh. Cause see, somebody was they was sure they was gonna get the help that they needed, especially when it came to their money. Hey Clarence, hey antisocial bud, you know, especially when it came to their money. They felt like they was gonna get the help at the, you know, just the right thing at just the right time. But here go this conflict about what the people that they was working with. It's almost like they thought that somebody was gonna be helping them out. Like I said, they was waiting on somebody else, and they was waiting to get this thing. Once they got this thing, it was lights out, motherfucker. Lights out. Hey Henrietta. But yeah, now somebody got they got a they're not celebrating something no more. They don't feel right with this group anymore. They don't feel like they fit in anymore. They don't have that confidence anymore. That's what it is. Somebody don't have the confidence anymore in this group, in whoever this is. Yeah. See, they didn't see this loss coming. Hey, royalty. They did not see this loss coming at all. Like somebody, they couldn't see the forest through the trees. You know, all they could see was just what was in front of them. They couldn't see, and you know what? Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Yeah, something about you saw something in this person, in this partnership, and what somebody was looking for. You saw, or whatever this was. You saw something in somebody, or you felt something. Yeah, you felt like something. Maybe either you felt like you could see everything clear, like you knew the truth about, you know what, you knew that you had been stronger by just doing something by yourself than trying to get the crowd. Somebody was like I said, somebody can't get out of some conflict, and yet you know what to do moving forward. See, y'all is working on two different ends. Somebody was trying to come around and do something to you, but you found out, or they can't do it. And so now you just like almost like you just kind of going on your normal way, your natural path. You're not doing nothing extra. But the more you don't do extra, the more truth is coming out. Somebody now trying to run some type of game on you or something like that with the Ten of Swords and the Magician. Because see, somebody, they was trying too hard. They was doing too much and they was trying too hard. Yeah, and they thought that they was going to be able to bring you down. They was trying too hard and they was doing too fucking much. Hey, AM. Yeah, it's almost like you something about you sitting high on the throne. I don't know what that's about. Or maybe it's like a spiritual position, or maybe it's something, maybe you have a position at work, or maybe people put stock into what you're saying. But something about you almost like you've been through this before, you've seen it before. maybe your wisdom or something. You're sitting high up on the throne. You've been through this before. You've seen a certain behavior before. Uh-huh. So this is like whenever you know that it's almost like at the same time something else is coming through for you. This is almost like at that same time you had made a decision to do something to balance your life out. Almost like you made a decision over here and somebody over here is trying their hardest to do some fuck shit. But see, they don't even know that something was already in plan or in place moving forward. Yeah. See, had they known, they would have been careful trying to do something. But yeah, almost like, and this is somebody that wants you to believe that they are in your corner. This is somebody that may say something like, I want to see you succeed, or I want to see the best for you, or I always want you to come out winning, or something like that. But see, something about you having victory. It's almost like you always felt like as long as you have the truth, as long as you tell the truth, as long as you tell the truth, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to come out. Everything is going to work out. Like, as long as you are righteous. And that's what's happening. Like I said, somebody, they can't get out of the fact that they was trying to cause you. Hold on. Okay, we back. We back. We back. Sorry, I didn't know that the connection was unstable for just you two. All right, thank you, Mental Alchemist. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Becky on TikTok, how are you? Royalty, it says CJ or Anthony, who's my future husband. Okay. Yeah, something about you know you felt like you could work through something, or you working through something. You, whether this is you and someone else, y'all decided that y'all was going to work through something. Because it's almost like you had the courage to base shit on wisdom. You didn't fly off a handle. You didn't lose your cool. You didn't lose sight of what was important. You made a decision. You looked at shit rationally, logically. Yes. Okay. See, I didn't know. Hey, J Mike, I didn't know because I haven't really been on. I just waited till this tonight. Hi, hey, Lanu. Hey, Patrick, how are you? Patrick Kamara. Nana, how are you? How are you? Yeah, see, now somebody is after, like, now somebody is after they after the truth. Now somebody, it's like they want to work with you. You know, they want to work with you because they see the shit is move. You moving shit forward. You getting, they see that you getting shit done. Yeah, because I'm telling you, this person now is thinking about shit logically, and they realized they was going through this hardship while they was like with the going in the wrong direction. Whether that was hanging out with the wrong person, you know, uh, listening to the wrong crowd, hanging out with the wrong crowd, doing the wrong thing. Maybe somebody was drinking too much. Maybe somebody decided they wanted to use some type of fucking drug or something like that. But they had to make a decision. Yeah, it's almost like this person was kind of waiting. I feel like this person was waiting. You know how somebody feels like they gotta wait to life to God. I gotta wait till I clean myself up. I gotta wait till I lose weight. I gotta wait till I stop smoking. I gotta wait till I do this. I gotta wait. This is one of those people that made the excuse that they had to wait. They had to wait for something. Yeah, because they were. It's almost like they was afraid. They was afraid of collaborating, of working with God, of having that relationship because they felt like God was gonna tell them, "All right, fuck that. Enough of that fun bullshit. Now, all you doing is you going to church every day, all day. In fact, you gonna get a job at the church too. That's how much church you going to." You know, like somebody was afraid, like somebody had some unnatural fear. But now that they're sitting there and they're thinking about it, they see whenever you gave your life, over to God, when you decided that you was gonna, hey, I need to understand that there's a higher power. It's not so much a religion, it's the spirituality of it. When they're thinking about this, thinking about you, they now they're thinking about the changes that they noticed in you, the internal changes within you, almost like you was working it out, almost like they could see you morphing, and then it's almost like the inside of you had changed so drastically. It was almost like they could see outward changes as well. Yeah, it's almost like this person that's whenever it's almost like you started really the outward change is not just what how you appeared, but also in your living conditions, in everything that you had. Almost like you got serious about something. Maybe you cleaned up your credit. Maybe you decided that you was gonna get rid of that old love seat and couch and a chair that you had for like 30 years, and you was gonna invest in some new furniture. Maybe you decided that you wasn't gonna drive that, 88 Cadillac no more, or you was gonna at least keep it as a collector's item and just restore it and only drive it on weekends or something like that, but get a new car or something like that. But something within you, you was gonna upgrade, you was gonna do as a betterment. Maybe you started to decide that you was going to work out or whatever. I mean, or lose weight. But whatever it was almost like the pain you had went through, that was going to be your inspiration to get where you needed to go. Maybe at one point you was at one time you was homeless, homeless. And now here you are buying your own home. A 4 or 5 bedroom home. And people looking at you like, how the fuck you do that? Man, I remember whenever you was trying to couch surf. Man, I remember those couple times you had to sleep outside. But you came and I remember whenever you only had the gym memberships, you could take a shower every day. That kind of shit. But now look at you. Something like that. Something about you moving forward quickly. You moving forward quickly. And not only you moving forward quickly, but you also uh defending yourself, taking care of yourself while you're doing it. What's the message? We're gonna do this a little bit, and then we're gonna answer some questions, okay? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, something that I'm telling you, you've been here before. You. It's almost like you're taking control of a certain situation. You taking control of a certain situation. Yeah, because you tired of some bullshit. You tired of false witness being said. People bearing false witness. You tired of the lies and you taking control of a situation because you feel like this the best time. Something about this opportunity is coming to balance some shit out. What's the message? That's too many. What's the message? Woo! It's almost a lot that came out. Hey, Althea. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody is not having fun because somebody's not happy. That's what it is. Somebody's not happy. Whatever this is, that they're not happy, and they feel that they have to sit here and watch you get get up with somebody new. Almost like somebody they have to just step aside. Yeah, they got to step aside. They got to watch you get with somebody new, or they got to watch you do something else. They got to watch you get that promotion. They got to watch you get that new whatever it is, and they can't do nothing about it. What's the message? Thank you. Told you they cannot do a damn thing about it. Yep. And they cannot do nothing to stop you. Nothing. You are so deserving. Whatever this is, you are very deserving. Mm-hmm. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Celine Springs, how are you? Yeah, see, somebody thought that they was going to be happy without you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They're finding out, no, that's not how it's working. See, now they want to work with you. Now they want to work with you, just like the good old days. See, it's almost like somebody thought that they was gonna be happy without you, but now that they find out they're not happy without you, now they want to get back with you. They want to spin the block. They was hoping that you was sitting there waiting for them. You know, yeah, and not exploring nothing else, not exploring nobody else for fear of somebody else hurt you too. No, that's not how it's going to work out. What's the message? Anything else? Anything else? Then we're going to answer some questions. Yep. Something about somebody. I feel like somebody can't sleep. Somebody cannot sleep. That's what it is. They cannot sleep because that's all they can think about is what they lost. Damn. Mm-hmm. Somebody can't sleep because they thinking about all they can think about is what they lost. That's it. YouTube, if you have questions, oh man. Hold on. YouTube, if you have questions, put them in the chat. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get over to this phone. Um, Royalty. That was the first question. Royalty. Oh, wait, no, Anna. Anna. Let's see. Okay, let's answer the question for Anna. Jonathan exposed Justin to me for cheating soon. The truth is coming out about this relationship. So I guess the answer is yes, Anna. Truth is going to come out about this relationship. All right. Yeah, looks like somebody's going to be brokenhearted. Maybe somebody broke a connection or a vow. They broke a promise. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. That somebody's hiding, holding back that they're seeing somebody else, that they're doing something else. Mm-hmm. All right. So now, okay, Mental Alchemist, I do see you. All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, Anna, let's see. I'm. All right, now royalty, CJ or Anthony. Okay, so royalty, I can't answer as far as CJ or Anthony. I mean, you have to narrow it down. Like we'll put it in like if they're two different signs, put one sign versus the other sign, or water sign versus the you know air sign or something like that. Other than that, I wouldn't be able to do CJ or Anthony. Let's see what's the next question. Put your question in the chat though. Let me see. Um, yes, AM, absolutely, you are able to join. Okay. All right, Lena is A still thinking about me. Okay, so Lena. All right, so let's find out for Lena if A is still thinking about her. All right. And Patrick, I see your question too. All right. What's the message? All right, let's see. Yeah, I think so. We got the Ace of Pentacles, almost like thinking about a future with you. Yeah, I feel like was there some type of decision that was made that was heartbreaking? You know, very heartbreaking. But and then somebody thought that they was going to be doing something, creating something, be working somewhere, doing something. But it's almost like it's on pause. Something's on pause, or it's not working out the way they thought, or they're not working with who they thought. Star 88, thank you so very much. Something's not working out the way they thought. Something like that. All right. So the answer is yes. All right. So now we're getting ready to answer Mental Alchemist. Will the money I'm waiting on be released this month? Okay. So let me see. No, I'm thinking that it's not going to be released this month. Okay. Mental Alchemist. I'm thinking that it's almost like something about the communication. Yeah, you're still waiting. You're still waiting on when this with this like these people working together, whatever. When you're gonna get this? You're still waiting. Hold on. When will no hold on. Will Mental Alchemist have the funds by the month of September? Let's see. Still kind of waiting. Hold on. The money by November. We'll say November. Hold on. I think that was too premature. November. No. It said yeah. No, not September. Not. I asked November, and it said no. No. Maybe it's gonna be in October or something like that. All right, so Mental Alchemist, I hope that helps. All right, so let me see. Patrick, and then we'll get, let's see, we'll do Patrick, and then we'll do, um, 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 let's see, Oni. Hey, Ancestors 4. Patrick says, am I going to marry D? Something is going to work out. It's almost like somebody's waiting on something. Are you looking for something? You waiting on something? Looking for something? But something is going to work out. What else? Oh, that's too many. It's too many. Mm. So it's almost like something. It's almost like you're not speaking about something because and you're kind of waiting to hear something. Like when you gonna get that sixth pentacle? Like someone's not really saying anything. You know, but like here's five of pentacles, and here's that other pentacle, that six of pentacle. Uh, mm, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe somebody's working on something else. You know, maybe somebody's working on something else because it's almost like you're kind of waiting around to hear something or see something or get something. But this person is not really telling the truth about what's really going on. It's almost like this person is doing some underhanded raw dog, ten of swords, knight of swords, three of swords, nine of swords. Like this person is doing some underhanded raw dog bullshit. Hey, K Hypsee. Yeah. All right, so let me see. Ancestors. I'm gonna answer one question. So I see two. And as far as when, I can't answer when. Cause see, I can give you a reading today, and things not really happen until 6 weeks or 6 months from now. So I can't predict when. But think of another question. Maybe not ask when. All right, so Oni, is my baby girl resting in peace? All right, let's find out, Oni. And we're going to say a prayer. All right, so is Oni's baby girl resting in peace? Peace, Spirit. Something, yeah, I feel like yes, something is working out. It's like, yeah, I feel like your baby girl has everything that your baby girl needs. Yeah. I feel like let's see, hold on. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like, there is I feel like this is Archangel Gabriel here giving you a message that your baby is resting peacefully. Peacefully. This is you being the mother. It's almost like this is really nothing that you really need to worry about. You need to look at this in another light. That your baby has everything that your baby could ever possibly need, and yes, is resting peacefully and wants you to be happy, to have that joy within your own life, you know, almost like, you know what, that connection is never going to go anywhere. You know, you're always going to hold that baby girl dear and near, and that baby girl is always going to hold you dear and near. I feel like there's going to be some type of confirmation message, confirmation, something that's going to come to you. Maybe, you know, you're going to lay down and have a dream tonight, but I feel like you're going to get a confirmation message that's going to let you know your baby girl is just fine. All right? So let's see, what else? Mm, only one question. Only one question. Hi, Emmy. His friend kept another woman. Okay, Emmy, let's find out. Patricia, you are so welcome. Hey, Red Violet. Let's see. Hold on. Emmy. Let me mix these up. Hey, that boy. This is funny. Two of Swords, almost like someone's asking, do you really want to know? Or do you really want to see, or do you not see it, or something? Yeah, almost like, or it could be like, you know what, maybe somebody is, no. I'm going to take it as a no. Because following that, we have the King of Wands with the Death card. Okay, the King of Wands is normally that player from the Himalayas card with the Death card. So it's like, no. And right behind that, we got the Two of Cups and the Strength. It's almost like this is a strong connection. Spinning? Okay, hold on. All right, let's see. Okay, we back. Are we back, Red Violet? Are we back on YouTube, Red Violet? All right, so yeah, so Emmy, I hope that helps. Okay. All right, let's see. What's the next question? Hold on. That boy CC. We got to do that boy CC. All right. Thank you, spirits. And then we're gonna do a giveaway. I have the giveaways, and I will more than willingly give them away. Only thing is, you have to pay for postage. Okay. All right. What's the message? What's the message? And if you want a giveaway, yep, K Hypsee, exactly. In fact, K Hypsee, and okay, so something special. Are you on TikTok, or Revival? Are you on YouTube? So, uh, because if you're on YouTube, that's fine. I was just gonna see if K Hyphy could go to TikTok for the giveaway, because I don't have anybody over there. Oh, you're on. Okay, so K Hyphy, could you be on the TikTok live, so that so that Red Violet could moderate the YouTube for the giveaway. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yep, right now. And then I think I think Red Violet is going to be doing figuring out like what the whole thing is. She's like, wait, what? I think she's got some ideas, right? Okay, thank you, K Hyphy. Thank you, K Hyphy. Red Violet, is it still spinning on your end? Because I don't think it's spinning anymore. All right, so we're gonna. All right, so let me see that boy CC. Let's find out. 8 of Cups, something about leaving something behind. You know, something about leaving something behind. I kind of feel like this is when you need to. Hold on, let's find out. Hold on. Thank you. King of Swords. So I feel like, you know what, this is whenever you need to really start having conversations with God. You need to really have. Okay. All right. So we back. Twilight, I see your question too. Okay. And Ancestors, I see your question too. Hold on. All right. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, something about okay, so that boy CC, I'm finishing up with you. Like you're thinking about, remembering the time from the past and wondering if it's gonna happen again. That you're wondering if, almost like wondering if that's gonna stop you from or prohibit you from maybe having a social life or something like that. Um hmm. I feel like, you should. It's almost like with this, it's almost like you cannot let the devil keep you down, cannot think these thoughts. Because you start having one thought, it's going to ruminate to another thought, to another thought, to another thought, to another thought. Yeah, and it's gonna get you caught up all up in your head, and you're not gonna really be able to balance stuff out and move through this transition. you know yeah, but you know what, I feel like you need to really have these conversations with God, because God will heal anything. I'm telling you, I had 2 strokes 9 days apart, one, and then 9 days later I had the second one. Okay. Hey, I believe in miracles. I believe in talking with God. Okay, so let me see. Twyla, I'm going to come over here to TikTok and I'll be right back with you. All right, so Emmy, I did you. Let's see what else is going on. Hold on. Oh, let me see. Here it goes. Hey, Nikki babes. Okay, let's find out. All right, so let's find out what's going on with Nikki babes and the one that she's seeing. So we had the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Like, are you? So whenever you're saying everything I dream comes true, so am I able to dream for this? I'm not really sure. This could be. This is somebody that's kind of telling somebody something that they want to hear, although it may not necessarily be the truth. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth. Okay, because we got the King of Swords and the Moon card. Like, there is something else that's going on, but you're only getting a portion of the story. So let's find out what else. Absolutely, that boy CC. And I'm be sending you some healing prayers. Message. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords, the Strength card, the Star, the Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So yeah, it's almost like, hey, the Three of Swords and the Eight, and this is like a betrayal. Almost feeling like not seeing something or keep going forward and feeling like you're betrayed. This is the Star and the Eight of Wands. This is almost like wishful thinking that everything works out. But I'm telling you, somebody may be seeing somebody else, but not telling you everything, because the Four of Pentacles is something that's holding back. So yeah, it could be okay. So Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody that has a relationship that they trying to get back together with, because this is somebody left somebody. So I just and they may be trying to fight for this relationship again, because this is something from the past that somebody that they have a relationship with. But see, they're not really sure. They're not really sure if it's gonna. So, but that's what that is. If you want to know the whole, because there's a lot more that comes with it, but we just doing a free question. And if I don't keep it moving, then something special is gonna get up after me. She's gonna be like, "Wait a minute now." I'll be like, "Yes, ma'am." All right, let's see. Okay, so now, Nikki Bays, we got you. Hi, Joy. Okay, what else? Why the cold? To me, you think he still loves me. Okay, so Joy, let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. And then Twyla will answer your question next. We have, maybe somebody is moved on in their emotions. I kind of feel like you kind of know that passion is no longer there with the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the Moon card. You kind of know. You already know what's going on. And it's okay. It is quite okay for people to move it on. Yeah. And maybe somebody's just trying to be diplomatic, or maybe you should just be diplomatic and just keep it moving. Maybe somebody's looking for something else. Life is about change. That's the one thing that's going to remain the same. Yep. It's just a matter of time. Okay, Joy. So go ahead, celebrate it. Celebrate the experience. Celebrate the lessons. Celebrate the love that y'all had. And celebrate being able to move the fuck on. Move it on. Keep it moving. Save yourself. Okay? All right, let's see. Michael. Okay, Michael wants to, let me see. Let's see if Michael's going to be a politician. And then don't make me have to get into what type of politician Michael's going to be. All right, so but first, Michael, I got to answer Twyla's question. All right, Spirit. Twyla's. And after we answer Twyla's question, then we're going to do a giveaway. And then I'm going to answer Michael's question. I saw the Chariot card that came out, Twyla. Anything else? So looks like something is moving. Something is moving in your favor. Something is turning around. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a good thing. You're moving. Life is moving in the right direction for you. Yeah, it's almost like you had to have some courage to, or you was working together with somebody. Y'all was working together to accomplish a mutual goal, and that opportunity is here. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it. It's almost like you're gonna be going around looking like you're looking, and it's like whenever you first see it, you're not gonna really know that's it. In fact, you're gonna kind of be like, no, I'm not really sure, because you're gonna think it's gonna be like, I'm not sure. But one thing is, you're gonna find out no conflict around there. In fact, you're gonna find out it's almost like it's a very heavily guarded place or patrolled or something like that. Not to the point where the police is, making, uh, pains of the asses of themselves and nothing like that. But you're going to find out that it is a safe area. Yeah, and not only that, but yes, we got enjoyment, truth, and justice. Okay, you're going to find out that that's the best. That is the best. Almost like I said. Okay, listen, I'm moving you right here. This is where it is right here. So to answer your question, the answer is yes. Okay. And that was for Twyla. It's going to be the perfect place for you. And it's going to be safe. I'm telling you, it's going to be the perfect place for you. The Lovers and the four wands. Yep. And I'm telling you, what did I say? You're going to be just looking for a place, and you're going to see it, and you're going to be kind of like, you almost going to pass it up. You were almost going to pass it up. But something is going to tell you, and listen to something. Something is going to tell you, go back and call. Go call this number. Write that number down. Put that number in your phone. All right, so now we're going to do a giveaway. And remember, I provide the giveaway. You provide the postage. Ain't nobody rich around here. And if they are, call me. What's the message? Well, wait, let's do the giveaway. All right, so we got these Modern Life Oracle cards. If there's any readers out there that would like this deck, then let's see. What Red Violet, what kind of what kind of giveaway? What can we do for the giveaway? K Hypsee, what can we do for the giveaway? Let's see. Let's see. If anybody is interested, then we will put the number. Okay, we back. No, Mental Alchemist, you was not the only one frozen over there. It was frozen. Solid. I had to do that thawing out shit. But we back. Michael, Spirit is saying, don't get into no bullshit. Don't get in no conflict. Don't get in no trouble. You better be wise. I'm telling you, politics is as slippery as slope. You need to balance yourself out and remember who you are there to work for and work, on behalf of your constituents. Don't don't Spirit is even telling you, don't sleep with nobody. Don't sleep with nobody. Especially no 304s. Especially no 304s. Mm-hmm. I hope that helps. All right, let's see. Oh, ancestors, the spinning cut off. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I got you. Oh, okay. I didn't. No, you didn't hear it because I didn't get it. Hold on. I see your question now. Finances be returned to you. All right. So let me answer it right now. Okay. Mental. I mean, well, ancestors' finances be returned. Oh, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Something is going to happen by surprise. But I feel like you are going to get it. Okay? 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords. You just have to, it's almost like just relax. You know, you're going to get this money by, this is just a saying, get this money by tomorrow. It's just a saying, but you're going to get this money. Something about, some type of, is it some type of contract or some type of agreement or something? But somebody is going to be upset that they're upset because either they walked away too soon or somebody else walked away too soon. But somebody's going to be upset about something. Yeah, because they missed out on the love. They missed out on the good part. That's why they're going to be upset. They missed out on the good part. And here it is. You about to get that information. You're going to get that call. The call is coming. Spirit said, just hold on. You got strength. Just hold on. Just hold on. Okay? All right, ancestors. So now you heard your answers. You heard your answer to your question. All right. Let's see who else. All right. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Got that. Gel. GEL. They want to know. He or she wants to know, are you going to be rich? Twyla, thank you so very much. Let's see. You're going to be rich. What's the message? You on that? You. That's what your pursuit is. Pursuit of money. That's what your goal is. There's going to be an opportunity that's going to come for you to collaborate with somebody, for you to join forces with somebody. But you got to be careful. Make sure they're not out to deceive you, though. Okay? Something about, yeah, especially because they're gonna ask you to invest in this. They're gonna ask you to invest in this, but it's really going to put you in a position where it's almost like gonna get you locked. They're gonna ask you to invest. They're gonna ask you to sign a contract. They want you to do this because this is going to explode. This is going to explode. This is going to take off. There's nothing. This is like revolutionary. Ain't nothing going to be like this before in the next 34 years. And they got all the statistics and all this stuff that they done made up and they done printed it out. They done went to Kinko's and made all these copies and statistics say and projectionists and experts say this and this and that. They're gonna have some fine print with some little stars and all that bullshit. You want, but it's about a business. But the thing is, be careful. You don't want shit to blow up in your motherfucking face. So be careful. Something about you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, but just balance yourself out. Just understand that, it's not going to happen overnight. You ain't winning a lottery, I can tell you that damn much. But it is going to come in some type of opportunity for you. But be careful with your opportunities. Something about the almost kind of like the work, what you're going to be doing or who you're going to be working with. Almost like somebody's going to be doing something behind the scenes, or almost like a silent partner or something like that, because they're coming out of something and they don't almost like they don't want themselves to be known or something like that, but they got this idea and it's going to move forward. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's thought about this every which way, and it's something that's going to work. It's going to work. So yes, I'm going to say you can be very well off, but just make sure that you're paying attention. All right. What else? Hey, Ella, how are you? Thank you, Kay, for reposting. Okay. Joy. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'm Jim, maybe. Oh, is Jim maybe still lovers? Okay. So, Tea Shop. Hold on. Tea Shop wants to know about being with Jim again. Let's see. I don't think it's really going to happen. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, because I think you're going to find out that somebody has, like, they have happily moved on. So it's time for you to follow suit. If spirit brings that person back around, it's because that person has grown and changed, and not you just sitting there hoping that somebody comes back around. Yeah, you're gonna get you're gonna hear a message about some type of something is coming up. You're gonna hear a message. I feel like it's gonna be something that is going to shock you, is gonna put you in, oh my God, no, why? But that's spirit's way of letting you know, oh, somebody is getting, like, I feel like you're gonna get a message of them possibly getting married. Uh-huh. Yeah. So that way, it's like, you would just be, and so, I feel like it's time for you to move around. Don't even allow yourself to be like this. Okay? If a relationship ends, it's okay to move around. It is okay to let it end. It is okay to look, within and find who you are and where you're going next. That's a healthy thing to do. What's not healthy is sitting there waiting for somebody to come back. Fuck them. Let's see what else. Also, like, let's see. Jail and T shop. Okay. All right. Thank you, K Hypsee. Let me keep going. Hey, Nine on TikTok. How are you? Hey, Children. How are you? Let's see. And okay. Okay. All right, Kay. Thank you. Hi, Apple Bakes. How are you? All right. So, yeah. 12:12 there. It's just 10:12 here. Well, 10:13 now. Okay, so let's we I think that's all the questions so far. So we will go ahead and do another read, I guess. Not unless y'all want to talk about something. If y'all want to talk about something, hey Robin, then put it in the chat. Something is moving forward. Ooh, somebody is seeing something. Somebody's noticing something. They are having like a discernment of spirit. Something. Somebody is noticing something. It could be about somebody, you know, like maybe somebody's acting a certain way. What else? Thank you. Yeah, almost like somebody's intuition is telling them about what's going on with this person. Almost like this person, they it's almost like they used to be happy, but something happened. And now I feel like this person is more reserved, more held back, more, yeah, something is going on with this person. But I feel like spirit is putting this person through something, you know? What's the message, spirit? Thank you. Yeah, because things are not working out for this person at all. No matter how much they try, something's not working out for somebody. And they kind of feel like it has to do with some type of relationship that they either had with, you know, a wife, a mother, a married woman, something. Whereas now they're seeing that they should have held back because they couldn't see something coming. And something about somebody spoke some truth about this whole situation. Someone spoke some truth about this whole situation. And now the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. And it is a sticky ass situation. Mm-hmm. Has to do with somebody's family. Has to do with somebody's family. It has to do with somebody like not seeing everything clearly at one time. But now they got it now. They see it now. The judgment and the lovers. All right. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yes. Ooh. See, now the Queen of Coins and the Two of Cups is in reverse. See, now I feel like somebody is somebody ain't they ain't seeing this person like either, you know, as a married type, or this person is no longer married. Something. What else? What is this? Yeah, I'm telling you, they didn't plan for something. Somebody didn't plan for something, and that's why this is where they at. Hey, S Tina, how are you? Let's find out. Somebody did not plan for something. Wow. All right, let's find out what's going on with Tina's inheritance. Hey, Drea. It's on its way. Your inheritance, it's on its way. Something about somebody's planning something for you. I feel like somebody's planning something special for you. Somebody put something away for you. That's what it is. Somebody put something away for you. Somebody, and it's almost like they put it away for you for whenever something about either they put it away for when they're no longer here, or they are no longer here. But something, something could be in probate or something. But almost like the relationship, and the sadness from losing the relationship with the sun card. With the sun card at the bottom. Yep. It's on its way. All right. Hey, BB. Hey, shootout to man. How are you? What else, Spirit? Anything else? Hey, Lena. Is somebody worried about getting a call or an invitation from somebody? Like is somebody worrying about, almost like somebody's wondering if they was ghosted? Did like maybe somebody worrying if I don't know why I'm just hearing they worrying if they gave up the draws too fast. Somebody's worrying if they're gonna get a call or something like that. Ugh. Okay, so now let's see. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do another giveaway. If anybody is interested in this protection bracelet, put 22 in the chat. Anybody's interested in this protection bracelet, put 22 in the chat. What else? What other energies can I pick up on? Hey, Anita. Something about I feel like somebody is like really in love. Somebody is like really in love. But something is something is not gonna go right. Somebody needs to be very careful. Somebody feels like they really in love, but they need to be very careful with that partner. Oh, shoot up. Really? Are you? Okay, well, welcome. All right. Yeah, because see, somebody's going to find out the truth. Like somebody's looking for some type of information because they kind of feel like something is off. They're going to find out the truth. You're going to find what you're looking for. Let's see, what else? Hey, plumber. All right, now let me see. Anita. All right, let's find out. Anita, what's going to go on with your boyfriend? Let's see. Sorry, yeah. I'm probably the worst person to have a slumber party with. I'm usually in the bed by 8:30. What's the message, Spirit? 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, King of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. So this person is still kind of like thinking, like, is this like some people that this person is known from the past? This person is still kind of thinking about, what they should do, what's the best way for them to go, almost like this person hasn't really made up a mind, a decision as to which way they are really going to go. Actually, you know what? This person even at one point had thought about putting you in the friend zone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something about and something about because this person kind of feels like things are moving fast, a lot of stress. Yeah. So I hope that helped, Anita. Yeah, they have not decided. They have not decided what they even want to do. They're trying to decide what it is that they need to, if they can even work this out, because I don't feel like it's gonna work out like this. I feel like this person is trying to figure out how they can work something out. So let me see. Hold on. I hope the hell. Let me see. Anna. Yes, I did, Anna. A long time ago. Like way at the beginning. Okay, Anna. Oh, let me see. All right. All right, let's see what else. Okay, Kay, thank you. Hey, Esther. Hey, Whitney. Oh, yeah, sorry. What's the message? What's the message? Anything else? Hey, Kung Fu Panda, how are you? I know, exactly. Somebody's going to hear the truth about something with this King of Swords. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about, somebody had an opportunity and they took it, and they're gonna hear what's coming up. They're gonna hear like somebody is like they heard about something, they took this opportunity, and now they're gonna hear about what's happening. Yep, how something is really working out for somebody. Somebody's gonna talk about they didn't think like this thing was gonna work, or they were shocked. They just kind of did like this, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, yep, something is gonna really work out for somebody. And it's almost like with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, like they was this person is like able to like almost like they almost like, how sometimes people will make an investment or something like that, and then it end up really hitting, and now this person is really able to protect themselves that way financially. They're able to really, put that nest egg to the side, or they bought 30 acres, and now they turn it into a community for who, somebody's able to do something like that, and they're not talking about it. I'm telling you, it's almost like somebody's able to do stuff and they're not advertising anything. And people are shocked. People are like, wait, what? Who did that? You did what? Yeah, because it's like almost like somebody is really helping somebody in the community. They're helping people. They're doing things, and they're really giving people chances, but they're doing it on the low low. They're not telling anybody about it. Something like that is going on. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Something about this Queen of Coins. I'm great, Kung Fu Panda. Thank you so much for asking. Hey, City, how are you? Somebody's not able to defend themselves. Yeah, somebody's not able to defend themselves against somebody else. Oh, almost like somebody was trying to come for somebody. They just didn't know this person had more strength, more clout, more power, more something. Ooh, do tell. What's the message? Oh, let me see. I didn't even see that they had questions. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, something about something that's changing. I'm kind of feeling like a new sheriff in town. Somebody thought that they was bigger than the program. What else? Let me see. Okay, what the question is? Samantha, Kylie. So Anna, I'm just answering one question per person. Okay. So if you want a read, we could definitely do a read, but you would have to, I have my Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Okay. All right. Kylie. Okay. And then Samantha. Kylie wants to know what her future husband's going to be like. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, Kylie. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, as far as your future husband, this is somebody that's going to have some money, but this is also going to be somebody that's kind of controlling. I feel like this is somebody that is going to, what is it? it's almost like that type of person that, because of a controlling, like they're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Like scapegoat you or manipulate you, something like that. Yeah, almost like, because this person wants to try and take away your power, or so that you don't heal, so that you don't grow. So you got to be careful. Yeah, almost like something you, but you're gonna know, because your intuition is gonna scream at you. Don't get married to this person. Maybe there's somebody that's coming next, but this is the energy that I'm feeling right now. Your intuition is gonna scream to you, yeah, because you're gonna find out this is not what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't the type of family or home life that you want. This comes with a lot of betrayal. I'm telling you, and a lot. I'm telling you, and this. So whoever this, maybe you got somebody coming after this one, but this one is a doozy. I hope you that help. I know that ain't what you wanted to hear, but like I said, if there's one and they want to get married, you're gonna know this one that I'm talking about, because this one make a nice living, a nice living. That's the one to be like, skip the road. Give me the poor one with the hole in their pocket right behind you. That's the one I want. Oh, it's something. I'm not sure. All right, let's see. What's the next question? Oh, Samantha. Did I answer a question for you, Samantha? No, I didn't. Is your old boss going to hire you back? Okay. Samantha's old boss. What's the message, Spirit? Hold on. There was some tension or something that was there. Something was going on. Hold on. I saw another one flip. Maybe not. Somebody, was it? Did somebody say something? Was there like some type of conversation or something, and it kind of like caused some type of tension or something? You know, maybe about how somebody looked at something, or somebody created something, or somebody was supposed to take credit for something, but somebody else took credit for something, or something like that. Let's see. Hold on. So I'm gonna hire you back. Hold on. I feel like it's a yes, because the three of wands came in, and that's the only thing that's coming out. Anything else? Thank you. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Excuse me. One more. Excuse me. Ooh, goodness. Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm thinking it's I'm thinking it's gonna be a no. I feel like it's gonna be a no. It's because I'm thinking like something about this person's ego. It's something about this person's ego. Yeah, I feel like it's something about this person's ego. Or if they do, it's gonna be something about this person's ego that you're not gonna be there long. So, you know, I hope that helps. All right, let's see what else. Mm. Hi, Mito. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Mito. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what else. All right, Mito. Yeah. So right now, there's a lot of I feel like stress and pressure on you. Have you started looking for something, or you're waiting for something, somebody to make a final decision about something? This could be somebody that you kind of know from the past or something. Yeah, are you waiting for something? Hold on. So I feel like it's getting ready to come. Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like your financial situation is definitely getting ready to improve. You know, you're gonna hear about something, and you're gonna get this opportunity, or you're gonna know about something, and that's when it's gonna happen. And I know that you're gonna hear about something, you're gonna know about, and that's what's gonna happen. And oddly enough, you're gonna find out that's exactly how it's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna tell you something, but they're gonna be telling you something in confidence. They're gonna tell you something in confidence, and it's gonna be it's gonna be. Let's see. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. Okay, so let's see. J. Oh, it is in my room because it is like the uh, the router is